Alright guys, so I figured I would show you guys a quick video of all of the plants now that they're here at the house. I've potted all of these guys up. Some of these were gifted to me, so that was awesome, honestly. A lot of times people are in a really giving spirit and they'll just kind of hand stuff out. Like for example, this Ric Rac Cactus I did not pay for. They gave me a huge cutting, which, I mean, this thing looks so cool. And it's already got some roots growing on it on the side here. If you guys have any tips on how to propagate these guys, I was told to just pot up in a really well-draining medium. But if you have any different options, or if you've propagated this yourself, feel free to comment down below. This actual plant has got, I would say like 4 growth points, or like there's 3 here and then 1 off to the left. So this one's looking really cool. I did have to use this plank to mount it on because it kept tipping over until I can get like a bigger pot. So it'll be here momentarily until the roots kind of grow in. I ended up getting this Adansonii Monstera, narrow form but mature. So literally these leaves are huge. Like it does have a little bit of sunburn, but honestly this is a top cutting, so the new leaves that are going to grow in really nice. Further down the line I would obviously cut down the leaves that are damaged, but even this one here is like massive. These other ones aren't nearly as big, but they do have a lot more fenestrations, so I can't wait to see what that one's gonna look like. I've also got this Philodendron. This was also gifted to me too, another top cutting with several nice leaves and some roots in it. So I just have it growing in this aroid mix that's like super chunky. It's got like orchid bark, some perlite, and also some cocoa fiber if I'm not mistaken. But this one's also a really nice one as well. And I also got this. Okay, so this is an Albo Monstera. I believe this is a large form. I'm used to seeing the really small one, which I have up here. So the small plant is a little more vining in style, and the leaves are rounder in appearance as they grow. So like you could see the fenestrations on this, but this one is like the large form because the leaves are huge. Like if you look at my hand, that's a really big leaf, like crazy huge. The variegation is a little more sporadic. Like you guys can see on the smaller leaves, there's a little more variegation. This one had just a tiny bit of variegation on it. This one has a little sliver of it, but it's not reverting. I looked at the mother plant. Every leaf that was produced on that plant was variegated, and the stem itself has tons of variegation in it. So I'm not too worried if it shoots off like 3 or 4 green leaves. I think a lot of people freak out because they think to themselves, oh, it's throwing out green leaves, I need to cut it back. What I would personally suggest doing is waiting until like 3 or 4 leaves in to see if they are giving you solid green leaves, and then pruning the plant back to the part where it had the most variegation. If you look at the eyelet, or the area where the inactive node is, like right here, you can see it. You see how there's a lot of variegation on there? Essentially, you want to cut your plant back to the one that has the most variegation in here, because that's going to increase your likelihood of producing a more variegated leaf. Like you guys can see, this leaf doesn't really have a ton. The next leaf has a little more. The one above it almost went sectoral, and then this one up here also has quite a bit of variegation. So it's really just giving your plants time to actually grow in. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't suggest cutting it. Kind of let it do its thing and then go from there. I got this Philodendron bipennifolium. This one is also a mature cutting. The leaves are, I would say, at least 12 inches long, easily 12 inches long. And it is a top cutting, so it's got a new leaf growing in, and then right below it, it's got another leaf that's growing. So this one will most likely open up over the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully the next one shortly after. This was my haul for today. Honestly, I think I walked out, I think I spent like a total of $120 out of pocket. Some of the other items that I got were either free or there were trades. I also got this variegated Hindu rope as well. I had a couple of strands that went bad. Let me see if you guys can see it a little better. So I bought 2 more chunks of it to fill in this pot, but you guys can see, like, they look like tortellini fettuccine noodles. These guys are super cool. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. If you guys check out my Instagram page, it's instagram.com/ChrisulaKing. And I post all of my updates on there. If I sell any plants, you guys will see them on there as well too. Also, feel free to click like on this video. Feel free to subscribe. I hope to be producing more videos. But yeah, just follow and just keep track. All right, guys, have a good one.